Holy macaroni. It's the first day of Kishwez 2017. And now I can see. Hooray! Dream diary. I had this weird dream that there was like this evil, like, male witch, and he was immortal or something, and he built this house, and then people kept coming to the house and kept dying. So then my friends and I were at the house, and long story short, we killed him, and we won. It was good, but there was a lot of time travel. It was really weird. It's really weird. What have I got myself into? Okay, here we go. Good morning. Day 2 of Gishwiz. I had this weird dream where I was in third year psych school, but I was working in a law firm, and my boss was one of my son's teachers, and she was really nice until I screwed up something at work and she got angry with me. And then I was walking back to my car through a shopping center, like a mall, and then I turned around and decided, no, I'll go back and fix the problem. Then I woke up. Okay. Day 3. And so I'm in this room, and I have to put up, like, I was decorating the room. I had to put up canopies or something. And then 3 very naked people walk in, and they start debating about who gets to stay in the room, and like only 2 of them could stay or something. And then that was about it. And then, like, the people who got to stay in the room didn't even stay in the room. They went outside into the garden. It was so weird. Okay, I'm gonna record this again later. I come home, it's nighttime, and my car is parked in the street, but it's been completely picked apart by, like, thieves or something. And then this gang comes up, and I'm like, please don't hurt me. Then they kidnap me, but they all speak Chinese and I don't speak Chinese, and we're having this huge communication, like, breakdown when I realize, hang on, one of my mates has just spent 6 months living in China. In real life, he's spent like over 2 years living in China, but that's not the point. The point is, I know someone who speaks Chinese, so I call him up, like, please come over here and help me. He comes over, and he pretty much joins their side because he can, like, totally joke around with them, and I'm still, like, captured, which sucks. But then he throws this coup, and so yeah, we overthrow, like, this main bad gang leader dude, and then everything's cool. We're all hanging out, and we overthrow him by using all these toys that get delivered. They get delivered to us or something. All these, like, remote control toys, and so we fight this battle using remote control toys. What else? And then after that, after, like, the battle was over and everything was, hunky dory again, the dream shifted, and I was in my old house, the house I grew up in, and I got kidnapped again. When I was Malaysian or something, but I got kidnapped again by my family, who like spirited us all the way to another country, and were trying to make me get married, like against my will, but I rebelled. I ran away to the mall shopping center and kept going up and down these escalators with my lunch, just talking to people, and it was nice because like I'd pass people and they would shyly smile at me. It made me feel good. And then I dropped my lunch everywhere, and then that was it. I woke up. Hi. Okay, so this dream, I think it's day 5 of Gishways. Okay. This dream was kind of disembodied, so there's 2 people, and they're walking down a massive like staircase, going through different rooms. And as we're going down, we are driving a remote controlled car through this track, but the car isn't really a remote controlled car. It's our car that we're going to get into and like escape because we're being chased by a detective who's like super smart. Or maybe she's not super smart. Maybe she's just like onto us. Anyway, finally, like we can't get the car down the track, so we get busted by this like detective lady, and she asks us questions, and so when I answer, I say something like, oh, what did I say? It's something about maths, and I say, oh, it was yellow, and then and like everything near me turns this shade of yellow, and so then she asks the dude, like my accomplice, and he says, oh, green, and so he turns green, and like everything around him turns green, and she's like, no, wrong answer, try again. And so we try again, and this time I say blue, and he still says green, and apparently that means, and again, like he turns green and I turn blue, and apparently like no, green's the wrong answer, and so he's like totally busted, but apparently I was the one who like committed the crime or whatever. And then what happened? And then somehow one of us escaped. One of us got, that's right, like we both get taken to jail, but one of us escapes and starts running through the streets of like the city streets of Melbourne, and he's got a magazine with him, and yeah, it's shifted from like me being a lady to me like looking at a dude, or me looking at a lady and a dude, to me looking at a dude he's running through the streets. He's got a magazine, and he's been like hypnotized into doing something bad, but now he's snapped to his senses, and he's getting chased. And every time he gets like close to people, they're like, oh, you shouldn't be here. And then finally, what happened? He like crosses the road, and this dude in like a mascot suit like tries to tackle him, but he gets away. And then what happened? And then and then it shifted to like we're driving, except now there's like 2 ladies and we're driving and we're trying to get away, and we're in like the getaway car that we were driving down the start of the dream. We were driving down that weird track inside the house in a toy car, but except now it's a real car. It's a real size, and this is weird. And we're driving it through the streets. We're trying to get away, but somehow I get out of the car somehow to do something, and I have to get left behind. And so then the last thing is like my accomplice, like driving out of town down this long stretch of road, and then the car breaks down. But that was it. That was it. I'm trying to remember if anything else happened, but I don't think anything else did. Very strange. Good morning. It's Friday. So this is Dream Diary for Friday. Okay, so I'm in a school ground, and there's this queue of people, and I'm walking over to the queue because they're lining up to go into the building to see some sort of show. And who's at the end of the queue? It's my friend Lady Gaga, and she's not dressed up. She's dressed down, so she's had like jean shorts on and a white top, and she's beckoning me over. I go, oh yes, of course. I go up to her and we start chatting, and then we go inside the building, and directly to the right is this tiny bar, like a pub bar. So there's lots of old like dark wood, and it's just really small, very out of place. Think nothing of it. Go through into the hall, and we're really thirsty, so we go to get there's like water jugs out on a table. So we go to get water, but all the water glasses are hot to the touch, like too hot to pick up. So we go back into the bar and tell the bartenders, can we get some cold glasses? And then all of a sudden the doors close and the show starts, and we're not in the hall to see the show. So we go around backstage to watch the show, and it's this amateur like talent show, and there's this amateur burlesque show going on. And I'm like, oh, I know that lady. I don't know that lady. But then the dream shifted, and I was in my car, and I was driving back to my parents' house, and I was trying to park the car. I get out and I go into my parents' house, and it's a completely different house on the inside. And not only are my parents there, but the neighbors are there as well. So there's 4 adults, and they're all talking about how they're going to kill somebody. And it's not hypothetical. It's they're doing a hit. And so I get a bit freaked out. And I leave, and then the dream shifts again, and I'm not walking down anywhere near my house or my parents' house. I'm just walking down some random street, but I'm in a second line in New Orleans, or like in New Orleans. And so I keep going between different groups doing different dances, and I felt a lot better after that. And that was it. Good morning. It's Saturday. And this is Gishwa's Dream Diary. Gishwa's Dream Diary. It was weird. I was in my car and I was driving, trying to get somewhere, and I get like carjacked by three really dodgy doctors. But they don't take over the car. They're just sort of like trying to get in the car to tell me all about the safety features of the car. And that's odd. And then I got into an argument with one of them about how they said, oh, we should have guns or something. And I said, yeah, sure, we should all have guns. And what did I say? No, I said, no, we should not have guns. But they brought up the argument that, well, if we don't have guns, then all the criminals will still have guns. And I said, yeah, then all the criminals will have guns and nobody else will. The dream shifted, and all of a sudden I'm walking up this hill, and there's just all these weird shaped rocks underneath. And I'm walking up this hill, and a group of people, and one person has a gun, so I assume, oh, he must be a criminal. And we get pushed through this door into this swimming pool. There's all these other people in the swimming pool. And at first people are like, whoa, what are you doing here? But I'm just like, get away from me, it's all cool. And then this one person in the swimming pool swims up to me, and that's about it. We sort of go to the edge of the swimming pool and hop out, and that was it. It was weird.